I like to make noise and I like to do things like that and make it a big occasion for everybody. Yes, it's an exciting fight. I'm super excited. Definitely my first time in Riyadh, in Saudi. I've heard so much about it. Obviously, they're pumping so much money into all sports, to be fair, but combat sports is a big thing for them. So yeah, it'd be good to kind of feel what the crowd and the energy is like in that arena. But more so than anything, I'm excited about facing Shara.
Yeah, let's talk about Shara. I mean, he's like a boogeyman at middleweight. Nobody wants to fight him. And not only are you fighting him, you're going up to his division to fight him. What came into that matchup?
It was a bit opportunistic. I didn't really know if it was gonna happen. I just put it out into the universe, said it on a couple of interviews, and then it just got out there. I got a response from the UFC asking me if I'm being serious about it, and I was like, yeah. And then they made it happen. But I think he's an exceptional fighter. But coming from the kickboxing world, it's not something that I personally haven't seen before in terms of his striking ability, skills, the little flair that he has. Um, I get why it's quite unique and scary for people, in MMA. But for me as a striker, and I've been a striker for years, it's something I can see myself testing and getting right. And with regards to going up, I was at that weight when I saw him fight, and I was just like, and for the most part, we sit heavier than our actual fight weight. So for me, it just means a comfortable weight cut and then an exciting fight.
I think I've seen you say that it was just a one-off. You're going to go back down to welterweight. But if you go on there, make a splash, could part of you think that maybe this is your division?
Yeah, I can definitely see myself, competing against a few guys in that division, but it's just that I feel like because I'm so fixated and I've been in the welterweight division for so long, I'm so fixated on this welterweight division, and right now there just feels like it's quite broken. There's quite a few moving parts, which just leads me to believe there's a lot more opportunity to get in that strap at the welterweight division, and as much as it can be stressful to make the weight, it's doable. It's still comfortable, shall I say. I know exactly how my body works to get there. So until it becomes really ridiculously uncomfortable, or I do see I can visually see myself, winning a middleweight belt, I'm gonna focus on the welterweight.
When you look at how you want to take care of business this weekend, is there a way? When I think of you, I think of the cyborg fight and just a moment you can't get out of your mind. UFC fans haven't seen something like that. Do you want to go in there
Yeah,
and make a highlight that everyone will remember forever?
100%. I think if you look at all the just everything, uh, the fact that I'm coming up a weight, the fact that I'm fighting this undefeated fighter, the fact that this undefeated fighter is a boogeyman. I love those kind of challenges, and it just excites me not only to just win the fight, but to win it in a specific way. I want people to understand the level that I'm at. So yeah, I'm going in there to just put on an explosive, acrobatic show.
And stylistically for the fans, you and him getting in there, the striking matchup is something the fans have to tune in and watch.
Oh, 100%. Like if you think for me, it's just two of the most explosive fighters uh at the moment, especially in those kind of weight divisions. We both love striking, and we'll die on that sword to just finish a fight through striking. So yeah, it just means both one of us is gonna die. We're really gonna put each other through it.
And I know you're not looking to stay at the division, but I'm looking at the card and the fight after yours is another striker who would be another fun fight that fans would love to see that between you and Izzy at some point.
The thing is, if I go back to why I even initially called out Shara. Shara called out Izzy first. And I was like, leave my boy alone. He's focusing on getting back to the belt. How about if you think you're that good at striking, you fight me along those lines? So going back to it, that's my boy. Unless they throw stupid amounts of money at us both, um, that fight wouldn't happen. Unfortunately for the fans, that fight wouldn't happen. And like I said, he's gonna be focusing on the middleweight division. I want to focus on the welterweight division.
Last thing, and I'll let you go. Is there a message for Shara before you guys get in there?
No, just bring everything. Bring absolutely everything. I don't want any excuses afterwards. No excuses. Bring absolutely everything because that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And you're gonna see something special that night. So be ready.